Hello, today I'm going to explain to you why the closure of the fast food company Chick fil A on Sundays generates a certain kind of loyalty from the Christian community that ends up generating more profit in the end. On the Chick fil A website, in case anybody was curious why they're closed on Sundays, it states our founder, Truett Cathy, made the decision to close on Sundays in 1946 when he opened his first restaurant in Hatfield, Georgia. Having worked 7 days a week in restaurants open 24 hours, Truett saw the importance of closing on Sundays so that he and his employees could set aside one day to rest and worship if they choose, a practice we uphold today. So right there, he states that the reason they are closed on Sundays is for rest and for worship if you choose. So also he has quoted here, we have found that guests, this is on Huffington Post, we have found that guests respect the decision to give our employees a day off. She told HuffPost, some even tell us our food tastes better on Mondays as a result. So right there, it's saying that the customers and the guests that come in and the employees respect him for closing his company on Sundays. Now, talking about the profit aspect of it and how much more they make even when they are closed on Sundays and only open 6 days a week. In 2014, this is also on Huffington Post. In 2014, Chick-fil-A was number 8 on country's top grossing quick serving restaurants, which is a huge deal. They have Pizza Huts in there and like all pizza chain restaurants, all fast food restaurants, and they were number 8. And they accumulated $3.1 million per store in 2014. Now, some people may say that since Chick-fil-A is traditional Christian business, that it could affect the same-sex marriage and gay community. And the gay community found out, there's a quote here, but I'll just tell you that the gay community found out that Chick-fil-A was giving free sandwiches or was providing sandwiches to a Pennsylvania Family Institute that opposed same-sex marriage. So it's basically Chick-fil-A was promoting that they are against same-sex marriage. So this made the gay community outraged. They started protesting. They started staying outside of Chick-fil-A and with their little signs and everything. So people would think that, oh my God, they just lost all of these customers because of this. So Cathy made a comment on this. Cathy recognizes that consumers want to do business with brands that they can interface with, that they can relate with, and told the paper that the company does not discriminate against employees or customers based on sexual orientation. So right there is saying that they will not discriminate against same-sex marriage. So if like two gay people walk in, or two lesbians, or two bisexuals, or transgenders, they will not say you can't eat here, you have to sit over there. They're not discriminating. They still hire people who are gay. They do not discriminate. It's just her own personal belief. Also, another quote by her, I think the time of truths and principles are captured and codified in God's word, and I'm just personally committed to that. So she's just saying she's just personally committed to that. She's not pushing her beliefs on her employees and how they should act or her customers. I know others feel very different from that, and I respect their opinion. I hope that they would be respectful of mine. I think that's a political debate that's going to rage on, and the wiser thing for us to do is to stay focused on customer service. So how the way that she is going with it, she's saying, my personal belief, I'm a Catholic, I don't believe in same-sex marriage, I don't put it on my employees, I don't discriminate against customers, and she's not going to lash out at the protesters. She's just going to focus on good quality customer service, and in my opinion, that was the best thing for her to do. Now, so people think that they lost all of these customers, all of these lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender customers due to this. However, Chick-fil-A fixed the problem, in my opinion, or is attempting to. This is on the Daily Beast. by Goldie Taylor. She stated, "It's ironic that a Nashville area Chick-fil-A franchise and the company are now catching flack for doing exactly that by sponsoring a pro-gay film festival. The response was swift. A Change.org petition entitled CFA Goes Gay, Corporate Needs to Know has garnered several hundred signatures." So this is just stating that now instead of they stopped giving money to the anti-gay foundation and now they're giving money to this pro-gay film festival, and the gay community seems to be agreeing with it because it says CFA Goes Gay. So they're gaining their gay customers back. Now, some people also think like, oh my gosh, like still there's probably so many gays out there that don't go to Chick-fil-A, and I'm sure that that may be the case. But here are some quotes from gay people that say that after all of this has gone on, how they feel about the situation. This guy is by Hoon. He's 23 years old. This is on the New York Post. He told me I was the worst gay in New York City, but I personally don't think, but I personally don't think my money or my going there is me saying I hate gays as well. I don't think about it like that $7 is going to some foundation to stop gay marriage. For me, it's for food. So you're going to have those people, no matter what the company is, there's always going to be people that just don't want to go there for some reason, whatever it is, whatever the issue may be. But there's going to be some people that don't think about reasons like that. They're simply just there for the food. That's all that they care about. There's some gays who don't think about it like that. Another person, also this is by Hoon as well. He said, if I was having a rough day, it would calm me down. It's comfort food. So he really had not much to say about the protest at all. This is another gay that said, where is it? I'm sorry. Oh, David Lopez, a 47-year-old hospitality consultant who identifies as gay. So he is gay. It's about all the health factor compared to other fast food options. He said, I was aware of the history, which in protest, but I definitely wanted to try it because I heard that they use fresh ingredients, said Bronx residents. I'm not overly political. So, even though that Chick-fil-A is very traditional, closing on Sundays, is a Christian, they still make $3.1 million per store in 2014. I mean, now we're in 2017. That price has probably even more risen. And the people who are not Christian, who are gay, who believe in same-sex marriage, even though that Kathy doesn't believe, they still are only going there for the food. And also Chick-fil-A, to make it, to fix the problem, they started giving that money to the pro-gay film festival to help the situation, and she made her statement very clear that she doesn't discriminate and it's just her own personal belief. And I think that Chick-fil-A closing on Sundays definitely generates more profit because they have such a trusting relationship and loyalty with their customers, and so many people respect them for that, because it's basically saying that Chick-fil-A isn't just all about the profit, that they're behind the principle of it, and that's about the importance of closing on Sundays to them. Thank you.